Good morning, this is NYNJPA weather, your weather source for the Northern Mid-Atlantic. I'm meteorologist Stephen DiMartino. Welcome to Friday. This morning we have high pressure and control, which is basically centered right over Ontario, Canada. Now, this high pressure is going to continue to produce very comfortable weather conditions throughout the Northern Mid-Atlantic for today, tonight, and tomorrow, with a cool Canadian air mass basically keeping temperatures below normal through this afternoon into tomorrow. What's below normal? How's upper 60s to lower 70s? A far cry to what we saw 30 days ago, where temperatures were in the upper 80s to lower 90s with high humidity. So clearly we are in a new pattern that is transitioning because we're heading into fall. Let's take a look at the water vapor satellite picture. I wanted to show the water vapor for this morning because I think it's a very important feature that's going to explain why we're going to see clouds this afternoon. To the north, over the Canadian Maritimes and over Maine, we have an area low pressure, an upper level low, that is going to continue to send weak disturbances through the northern Mid-Atlantic. Notice the red over Pennsylvania. That's dry, cold air. When that dry, cold air moves over our region, what's going to happen is that a lot of the warm air that's at the surface, even with temperatures in the 70s, is going to rise up into the upper atmosphere, and any moisture in that atmosphere is going to condense and form clouds. As a result, look for scattered clouds to start to increase in coverage, to possibly even some overcast clouds by this afternoon as this cold air moves over. No rainfall, but a few clouds. This is not going to be too bad, but a typical fall day. Now I want to show the 500 millibar pattern for this morning. We are currently in transition. What's happening is that we're in a positive NAO state. What that basically means is that we have a ridge over the Canadian Maritimes and a very progressive flow moving through the Atlantic. But this isn't going to be something that's going to remain in place. We're in a transition. The upper level low that is currently over New England and the southern Canadian Maritimes is going to move towards the Canadian Maritimes into the south of Greenland, setting up a very strong and powerful negative NAO pattern, west-based negative NAO pattern. The upper level low that is currently over northern Canada is going to drop south, and the trough that is currently over the Rockies, well, that's moving east, and that's what's going to bring us some rain on Sunday. So back to this morning's water vapor, we could see the remnants of Hermine, which I have circled in green. That's pretty much what's left of the tropical storm, and as I was explaining earlier on in the week, by the time it reaches us, it's going to be pulled apart like taffy and really not much of an organized system. But we have our trough over the Rockies that's moving into the plains that will pick up that moisture and move it towards the northern Mid-Atlantic. So basically the forecast is like this. For today and tomorrow, cool Canadian air mass is in place, relatively pleasant conditions. Watch out for some clouds, but overall not too bad of a day. By Sunday, the moisture from Hermine and the cold front that's associated with this upper level trough over the west will move through the region with scattered showers and a period of moderate rainfall. Nothing too heavy, up to a half an inch of rain possible at most, and I think that's going to be with the heaviest downpours. For the most part, it's going to be scattered showers that's going to move through on Sunday afternoon during your football game. Not a big deal. Once that moves through, by Sunday night through Tuesday, high pressure is in control with excellent conditions once again, remaining below normal with temperatures in the 70s, even 60s over the interior. And then by Wednesday, a stronger cold front moves through with scattered showers in the morning and even cooler air. We're talking about 60s for highs in many locations by Wednesday afternoon and Thursday, with only a few lower 70s here and there, mostly in the urban locations. So we're clearly moving towards a fall pattern. This is Stephen DiMartino of NYNJPA Weather. Have an excellent weekend and enjoy the weather out there.